The holiday season
How though?
we've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in week 16.
Okay, quit the game.
And that
Yeah,
drives coaches
do that.
insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen.
Come on, bro. Yeah, they don't, but that's because the defense be live too, though. I don't know what it is with Ain't and Smitty. They be having that aggressive strip shit on, and that shit give them penalties, bro. I don't know why they do that shit. I know high risk, high reward, but in the playoffs, man, you just gotta ball, man. You can't let penalties affect the shit. I'm about to send it right now, Smitty. Oh, we already in there. Alright, bro. Regular uniform, bro. I'm wearing all white. Gold all in my chain. I don't know why this shit doing that though. 2 chain. 4 bracelets. Oh, my shit broke. My current alternate is showing all white. Yeah, my shit broke. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Bro, why you gonna have this high ass green on, bro? Nobody wanna see that shit. Hey, Smitty, if you think that the defense, the D-line on whatchamacallit is fake, wait till you see these niggas. Alright, yeah, I see. They gotta deal with AK. Yo, your fucking running back not cold. Yeah, that was a great, bro. I told you that was the only throw I could make. Any other throw would have been forced, bro. And I'm not finna just turn the ball over. So I hide through that hole. That nigga Stephon Diggs came down with that hole. I'm glad I held on to my receivers, man. They came up big in this shit.
Puget Sound just to our west. You get a look inside
CenturyLink
Field here in Seattle.
Oh, you sacked me on something that would be a touchdown too. See, bro, that's why, man, Smitty, dog, you a bitch for that, dog.
You name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up.
Because, bro, you put on white and you know you're supposed to have color on. Now I gotta get the ball first because you want to fucking, man, dog. I don't really care if I'm drunk or I'm high, and I'm both right now. Damn. Fucker.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll wind up with a
damn, boy, that's your stick. What you doing over there?
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback.
What that got to do with you making all that noise on your stick?
Establish the running game early.
I don't really get that much XP for winning the Super Bowl, huh? Cause ain't nobody pop up on my shit.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta run that nigga over.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Back to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Gun! All right, now, look at 56.
They'll set up to throw. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 41. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being... And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Shotgun. Let's go, in and out, let's go. We got 4. Shotgun. There. Good, 4 down. Gotta go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
18. Run it. Gotta go. Spot that.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Here's McKissick, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Let's go get it, baby. Let's go.
Wilson now to throw on third down. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Alex Okafor in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Why would you go for that?
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the
So
field.
let's say I go down and then I make this a 2-possession game, then what?
Got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting
It's just not smart. Look at this.
Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Successful
start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw now on first down. That's caught by Meredith right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game,
When?
it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Now whistles.
I mean, bro, I need y'all to chill, bro. Y'all can get me booted. I need y'all to chill.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a pitch out to Camaro. And he'll get a little.
Y'all niggas need to chill, bro. Y'all trying to get me booted.
Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled.
You said Hendricks.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach,
you run a seam though. I was running a straight line.
The line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
A give. This is Camaro. And he is
no way. No way possible.
Field. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Man.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this.
What you said?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hill. And he'll go down at the 28. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yeah.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
I thought I was going to get that first, Smitty.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45.
Oh, I missed it, Smitty.
And it's no good.
I missed it.
And this
Hold on, bro. Y'all distracting me.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
19.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Alex Okafor in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, it's Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Ginn has it complete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Try to lay one up deep. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On first down, Wilson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
14. Hey, over here.
Here's Wilson to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Hey, over here.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
14.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam. 2nd. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2.
They come out here in the I.
36 power.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. J.D. McKissick, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run it again with Kamara. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
DC, bro, I heard you bought some trash in there.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this is...
Oh, was he open? I doubt it. It don't look like he was open.
Maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression.
Okay.
Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Male.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
What's good, bro?
Possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it.
Yeah,
They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at
Oh, I gotta say congratulations.
19.
How about...
From the gun, Wilson. And it's a short one here. Complete to his
What's wrong with it? Who that is, Neville?
3.
You can't do no...
7 yards. The pitch and catch.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
That boy got going on, man. I wish I could draft this weekend, though. I might not even get to draft,
on
man.
that first down pass play, 2nd and 3.
This is gonna irritate you.
You got 4. Gotta go. 14, find it. 14.
Operating from the gun, Wilson.
You gotta smack him, Alex.
He'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. First down, Seahawks. Wilson to Baldwin.
No, I'm playing.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
That's cute.
And they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Sit your ass down. Have a seat. You say these niggas can't,
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Oh yeah, yeah. She already know what it is. Fuck them socks, man. Yeah, my feet pretty. Smitty, don't be scared, dog. Hike the ball.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
You got pretty feet, son? Alright, nigga, so why the fuck you need socks then, nigga? Oh. Oh, she a cougar?
Let's go, 14.
Now Wilson on second down.
Yeah.
For a sack. Tyler
I see you, Tyler.
In there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Let's go, 14.
Trying to play here.
Now Wilson from the gun, he'll throw.
Mine! Let's go, fat boy! You know! Let's fucking go, man! I just played my NFC Championship and the Super Bowl.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
And I'm playing Smitty right now. The stream up though if you want to watch that though.
Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped
in the other
direction.
On the ground, Kamara, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still
hey,
a nice
Neville, I got a job for you to do, son. If you don't mind. I need to find the best potatoes and smoked sausages in town.
The busy night continues for Kamara. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Toss play, Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Sometimes play calls
you ever been to Mike?
Philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Son, you're not even listening to what I'm saying, though, son. I want potatoes. All I want is potatoes and smoked sausages, son. Potatoes and smoked sausages, son?
Looking to throw. Throw left side complete. It's
here we go.
Seahawks have recovered. And he's going to be taken down here.
Oh, man. Smitty.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand.
Wow.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday night might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Able to get away. And he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Man, you are not fucking lying. Real nigga shit. Real nigga shit.
Throwing again. Pressure gets to him and down he
Let's
goes.
fucking
Back
go.
at the 40-yard line. Tyler Davison in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Wilson of the
especially if you're leaving in traffic. Oh, you might well forget about it.
It's 3rd and long here.
Dead ass, boy. That nigga said Beaumont.
Wilson, operating from the gun. Flush to his right.
Woo, boy.
There as he tucked in
I'm trying to smack some.
still short of the marker.
Smart man, Smitty.
I thought he did a pretty good job
You're
there
a
to
smart
get back
man.
what he could, but let's face it, that sack
But are you gonna stop me from driving
about throwing a
again?
wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to
Come
pick
on,
up
till you
some
get
positive
home.
yardage, and he did, but not enough.
Oh, yeah.
Only
Oh,
2
yeah.
punts for him last week in the loss as he gets
Get the
this
ball,
one
get the ball.
away. Pulled in at the 24. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here.
I don't know. I ain't
looking
really.
to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside.
I ain't really a Houston nigga like that, yeah.
And so much emphasis placed on
That's right.
red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult.
Not
and
the
now we'll see if they
530.
can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Oh my God, let's say
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and
congratulations.
that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Back to throw here. And Gibbs got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind
Definitely
down.
funny as shit.
Right back to him on first down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Excuse me. What's your name?
Coming left is Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquille.
Bro, this nigga ain't got no hand, bro.
Oh, man, this is now where it's risk-reward.
All right, bro.
Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try to force a field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long
Yeah, I was
way.
going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible
should've got
upcoming
that
field
first
goal,
down.
every yard counts. So a
Shot
big
good,
one
man.
coming now for Will Lutz. This to almost certainly win the football game.
That one in, Smitty.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead
timeout.
in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Good boy.
Good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
What we want to do? What we want to do?
Ready to march out of the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Well, when you're
Bro, this game is crazy, dog.
As this is a big spot right here. 4 seconds.
And I can't call a timeout.
And this one is
Smitty.
At
10. Bro.
Overtime rules.
Oh my God.
So in the past,
oh my God. Forward.
But no longer. Now,
9 seconds left.
Scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though,
let me just relax.
the other team
Let
gets a
me win this game first before I even say anything else.
Then we're into sudden death. First team to score
I can't believe
wins
that
the game.
shit. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that shit. That's the most fucking shit I've ever seen in my fucking life, dog.
And out now come the
Maybe this game should be over right now.
their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think
I gotta fucking go stop this nigga and go score again.
to the idea of
when the game should be fucking
scoring
over.
a touchdown
That's
wins the
ridiculous.
game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range
Marvin,
to
if you
win
would
a
have
game.
seen what just
Still
happened.
having to make that transition.
Anybody watching this shit? Nobody's
The ones
watching
who are
this
doing
shit.
it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able
Nobody's
to get
watching
one
this shit.
across
This
the
nigga hit the line. Nobody tackles him.
The drive starting
10
with a
niggas in the
first down,
box.
11 yards on that pickup.
Come on, man.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running
kiss
backs
it.
before
Come on,
games,
dog.
make sure you run and jog with your offensive
Marvin,
line.
if you would've
Pre-game,
seen this
he used to
shit,
ground
dog.
shaking when those big behemoths start to
Bro,
create
I
space
don't
for
even
you up
know.
front.
I don't
He did
even
a pretty
fucking
good
know,
job
dog.
just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Oh my fucking Jesus, bro. I wish you would have seen this shit.
First throw in overtime now for Wilson. And that
Started
is
local,
incomplete. Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia
That's
was the
my weed.
intended receiver. And now it's second down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight
Marvin,
end,
if
the
you
running
would've
backs when
seen
they
this
try and
shit,
slip
bro.
out, and making sure they're
Oh
at
my
the point of
fucking God.
attack.
Let me
When the
just
ball's
relax,
in the air,
chill.
they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
They'll
Man.
try again from the
Gotta
36
make
on
something happen.
second and 10.
14. Go.
Second and 10 now. Wilson.
Oh,
It's loose.
good fucking
It's
shit,
out.
fella.
And a little bit of good fortune
In
there.
the ball though, man.
Back.
Fuck.
But he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Fuck that. Nah. Fuck that.
Probably thinking they got to be careful
No,
not to
this nigga
force
don't do
anything
it.
here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now.
18.
Exactly what this nigga gonna do.
Check 50.
Wilson. He's got his man on the crossing
Good fucking
route.
catch.
An incredible
Ooh.
play there. They do
Ooh.
get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short.
I should have
And
thought
it's
time
fourth
out.
down.
If I wanted to switch it. How you gonna do this, Smitty? All right.
So a big move here, playing to win in
That's what I would
overtime.
do.
They're going to go for it on fourth down. Needing the tough yards, they run. And he'll be brought down.
Oh my
First
God.
down and a late flag here.
I can't believe they did that
He may
shit,
get a
dog.
few more tacked on for good measure.
Oh man. Fuck. Fucking hold a second to a field goal, man. This shit's so fucking stupid, dog. This nigga always went on
Now
some
it's first and
fucking
10 after a
stupid shit.
costly penalty there on fourth down.
I smell fucking weed right now.
14. Gotta go.
Marley, I'm beyond irritated right now, bro.
14.
Bro, I'm gonna take what happened after the game over.
Wilson. It's caught. Block it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Somebody getting high as fuck right now.
2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this.
All I can do is shake my head at this shit, dog.
14. 95.
They'll run with
Look at that
McKesson.
shit, man.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Come on.
Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. They'll be
Oh,
left with just
dog.
one
Leave
remaining
this
here
nigga.
in OT.
I can't believe they did that shit. Oh, man. I was a good ass throw by him, but on that other shit, but fuck. Them niggas just got golden tape, bro.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. They'll go again with McKesson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys
Got the ball the entire
poking,
fucking.
clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end
I
zone.
know you
Like
got
you
the
alluded to, especially this part of the field.
12. Spot that. Gotta go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout.
They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
14, run it. Hey, gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
Unbelievable.
That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session.
Man, what the fuck now?
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Hey, 14, run it. Gun. Check, gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, I thought he coughed that hole up.
Bring up 4th down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
We are about to fucking find out. Focus ass fucking game. Can't believe that fucking shit, dog.
Set him back 5. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And Myers able to knock it through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all,
No,
because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death.
Oh my, bro.
And giving the other team the ball
when I tell you,
when I tell you,
tell them how you want, Smitty.
That has to be the mindset.
Stop it, bro. Marwin. The score is 10-7, bro. I can't make this up. Oh shit. How's the ball? Hold on. Oh, look at that shit.
If he holds on, it's game over.
Anyway, the score is 10-7, bro.
They sort of got a new lease.
Are you listening to me?
There. If he picks that off, this ball game's over.
10-7.
I can hear it. My defensive backs coach at Tennessee.
I ain't even say that yet.
Opportunity is never regained. Used to drive him crazy when I dropped those potential interceptions, as that one was there.
Score is 10-7, Marvin. This nigga got a, what was it? A late hit? Was it a late hit, Smitty?
And now the timeout comes in with just 1 second.
I'm just saying, was it a late hit? A fucking late hit, Marvin. A fucking late hit, Marvin. To put him in field goal range right before. Oh my fucking gosh.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. Looking long for Thomas. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Bro, listen to me, bro. A late
Harder, great
hit,
game that we
bro.
got to see and making it
I
extra
have no
special.
control over that, bro. A late hit, bro. Put him in field goal range. Come on, man. Ain't nothing you can tell me. Nigga, you still ain't do shit, nigga.
They fuck Barbie body.